This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for March 30, 2023, Councillor Uphill Purcell resigns amid a controversy over leaked video. Uphill Purcell, longtime councillor for the Yorktown Division in the Clarendon Municipal Corporation and the constituency of Clarendon Southwest, has tendered his resignation after he was featured in a leaked video. Mr. Purcell resigned from his post as chairman of the Yorktown Divisional Executive and as member of the People's National Party. His resignation followed meetings of the People's National Party constituency officers held over the weekend. His resignation has been accepted by the party's Constitutional Committee. Alleged rifle-toting man in video being sought by cops. The police on Wednesday appealed to the public for assistance in finding a man seen in a viral video holding what appeared to be a rifle in the air while bragging about having access to an arsenal of similar weapons. In the video, which has been widely circulated on social media, the man, who is dressed in a red t-shirt, is seen holding a firearm with an extended magazine. Enough of them here down here, we buy a couple rifle down the road too. All boy we know say them not link with me have some rifle for them. You think a joking thing? He says before paying respect to one of his friends who he refers to as Sonny. Of note is that it appears in the video as if his action is being supported by people surrounding him. At the moment, cops have their work cut out for them in finding the man. According to Senior Superintendent of Police Stephanie Lindsay, who is in charge of the Corporate Communications Unit, the video has been circulated in police WhatsApp groups to see if he is known by them. Investigations continue. The video has been widely circulated within the force to see if anyone can identify him. We are not sure where the video was done, and we are not even sure if it was in Jamaica. We have not gotten any feedback from anybody at this time. Usually when we see a video like that, we circulate it and hope somebody will give us some information. If we get any tips from the public about who he is, we will take steps to find him. People can give us the information anonymously, the senior cop told the news on Wednesday. The news sought comment from a popular criminal lawyer who requested that he remain anonymous, who reasoned that there was no way to prove if it was an authentic firearm. I don't see how they could prove it is a gun versus somebody just having a prop for a video. How can you prove it is a gun if it wasn't discharged? There is no ballistic certificate to prove it was a firearm, the attorney said. Uncertainty surrounds JUTC operations today. The disruption in regular service at the Jamaica Urban Transit Company could continue today as the drivers continue to show discontent with their wage package under the government's public sector compensation review. Some drivers took industrial action on Wednesday, resulting in crowds at the JUTC's major transportation hubs in the corporate area. Commuters had to find alternative means of transportation to reach their destination. Cecil Toms, corporate communications manager at the JUTC, told the news that efforts will be made to settle the issue, but conceded that he could not guarantee when the drivers would resume duties. Mr. Toms said drivers from several depots participated in Wednesday's industrial action.
We want to apologize sincerely to our commuters and assure that we are working with our staff and union to settle the issue and to have a resumption of service in the shortest possible time. I wish to make it clear, though, that the unions representing workers did sign the compensation agreement, and having received the pay scale or the pay structure from the TIU within the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, we implemented and paid the workers accordingly. And so persons seem to be aggrieved with their pay structure, which resulted in what we saw earlier today. As I understand it, some members of the Rockfort Depot would have taken part in this, and some members of Portmore Depot. I am advised that very little participation took place with persons who are from the Spanish Town Depot. My word to commuters is to keep in touch with what's happening with the media, stay a bit abreast of what is being released by us. We commit to inform you of what's taking place, and we hope to resolve this matter in the shortest possible time.
St. Anne police warned potential copycats of beryllium attacks. In light of the recent attacks by gunmen on security company Beryllium Limited, the St. Anne police have thrown their support behind the financial and the security sectors. In the space of less than a month, 2 attacks were carried out on employees of Beryllium, both of which took place in Portmore, St. Catherine. In the latest incident on March 19, 4 security guards were shot and wounded along with a civilian. In an effort to ward off potential copycats, head of the St. Anne Police, Senior Superintendent of Police Dwight Powell, issued a stern warning to those who might be considering the act. Those who may feel that we may need to follow a copycat situation, it will not be accepted in this parish in St. Anne, and so as long as we are here leading the charge, we are saying to our security departments, we are here for you, we are here to support you, and we appreciate the work that you continue to provide within this nation, he said. Speaking to an audience of members from the financial sector along with the representatives of the security sector, the police chief gave his assurance that the police will be working to ensure safety. And so we saw exactly what happened in the banking sector after those incidents in St. Catherine, and we are saying that if it is not curtailed, if we have these kinds of rogue elements operating, then we will be in for some issue. So together we will consolidate on out effort to ensure that the public, the banking sector is protected, he promised. He underscored that the division has taken note of the incidents and is aware of the fear that is among residents. He pointed out that measures such as the quick response unit that has been implemented to curtail crime in the parish will be strengthened. So we were having robberies that were perpetrated by persons operating on motorcycles last year, so we have placed some police on motorcycles, and I'm going to say that we are better than them, we are more equipped than them, and if confronted in terms of crime confrontations, then we will do whatever training tells us to do in terms of protecting ourselves and the law-abiding citizens. So I'm not gonna talk with water in my mouth with that. I will give my people the full backing as long as we are operating in the ambit of the law in terms of defending ourselves and protecting our citizens in this parish, he said. For his part, President of the St. Anne Chamber of Commerce, Dr. Ransford Davison, said stakeholder meetings are very vital, noting the impact that crime has on the business sector. He commended the St. Anne Police for their efforts in fighting against the crime in the parish. Just also want to take the time out to commend the leadership of the JCF, particularly in St. Anne, for their robustness and efforts in terms of strengthening security measures in the area, and so the business community, we are very pleased with respect to those increased resources, he said. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.